Hi everybody, I'm Pam. I'm a 54-year-old woman who left a job with a Fortune 500 company earning six figures a year without a plan for my next job. Welcome to Pam Without a Plan. Well, welcome back everyone, or if you're just tuning in for the first time, welcome. This is day 2 of this experiment. And I wanted to let you guys all know how everything went from yesterday to today and how things are unfolding. First, before I do that, I want to thank everyone who liked the video, watched the video, subscribed to the channel. Thank you so much. I want to thank my friends for encouraging me. They've been very kind. You guys have all been very kind. And I also want to thank my friend for calling today to talk about leaving her job. So I'll tell you more about that in a minute. So here's what happened. Okay, so last day at the job was July 12th. I had this idea to start this channel. I didn't have the idea. My older sister had the idea, and I ran with it. Okay, and so Wednesday, the day before yesterday, I'm on the computer and my plan was, I know I'm not supposed to have a plan, but my plan was to get the video up on Wednesday so it would be up first thing in the morning on Thursday. Well, Wednesday I had terrible IT problems. I'm not an IT person. All the IT people that I worked with at my company, they like babied me, and because I'm just like IT challenged. Okay, so I had IT problems on Wednesday to the degree that I wanted to take my computer and slam it onto the floor over and over and over again because I was just so frustrated. But you know, when I woke up and it was Thursday, I was like, oh, it's still Thursday, so I can still get this thing up. So I did. So I got, and yesterday flowed. It was such a beautiful thing. So grateful for that. And then I got a lot of positive feedback, right? So I felt a real sense of accomplishment. I had done something I'm not, you know, that requires some skills that are not my best skills, and I did it, you know? So I was super happy about that. Sense of accomplishment, love, encouragement coming from all my friends. Beautiful thing. I go to sleep, I wake up, and my head this morning was like, oh my God, Pam, who do you think you are? Oh, you did one video. That's really something. Big deal. You're not going to be able to do this. Okay, so I want you to know what I immediately did is I started writing what's called the morning pages, but I did it like a God letter. I said, Dear God, and then I just started dumping everything that was in my brain onto the page so I could get it out. So what was my brain telling me? It was telling me, I didn't deserve the kind words that my friends were giving me. It told me all the times when I had failed to be there for my friends, and I was very clear about how there were people in my life that I could be supporting, should be supporting more, and I'm not. So I didn't deserve their words of encouragement. Then also it told me that they were just saying it because they were my friends and that they love and care about me. It wasn't really true. It's not really true that I'm suited for this or that this matters in any way. And it told me, what else did it tell me? I can't think of what else it told me, but as I was writing all this stuff down, and I said, hey, I'm going to need some confirmation that I'm on the right track. You know, I'm going to need to know that. And I said, please make it clear. Please make it easy for me to see that I'm on the right path. And the right path would be the path where I'm in alignment with me being the highest expression of myself that I can possibly be. That would be the right path. That's what I'm searching for. So after I got done writing the letter, I picked up my phone and I looked at my phone, and there was a text from one of my friends. I hadn't seen her in a while. She didn't know exactly what I had been up to, but one of our mutual friends had told her that I had left my job and I was trying to pursue my passion, per se. And she texted me that that's what she wanted to do, and could I talk to her today about that? And I was like, oh my God, there it is. There's confirmation that I'm doing the right thing. Now, I want you guys to understand, I'm following breadcrumbs here. And this is what I believed would happen if I left my job. I believed if I left my job that the path would become clear for what was going to happen next. But for me, I couldn't get any clarity about leaving the job, about the next job, until the security of the current job was not there anymore. So these things are like me dancing on skinny branches, right? Right now I'm taking a risk. I'm dancing on skinny branches. And oh yeah, here's the other thing. I have to say this. I got this from my friend April. You know, there's a big difference between faith and trust. So this is kind of the way April says it, or this is the way I heard it. And faith sits in the bleachers and watches the guy up on the high wire push the wheelbarrow across the tightrope and knows he's going to make it. And trust gets in the wheelbarrow and lets the guy push him across the tightrope, the high wire. So there's a huge difference between, in the way I understand it, there's a huge difference between faith and trust. Faith sits there and knows something. Trust steps out. Trust takes a leap. So that's what I did when I left my job, is I took a leap, right, into whatever was going to happen next. And I'm trusting that it's all going to work out. And I want you all to know that I'm trusting that it's all going to work out, even if I don't do everything right, even if I'm irresponsible in one way or another. Now, I'm not advocating for irresponsibility. I'm not. But I'm just saying that this universe, I believe this universe is loving, and that it wants to support us to become the authentic person that we were intended to be. And when we're trying to do that, things are going to flow together to make it happen. That's what I believe, and that's what I'm trusting. So that's what I got today. I also, another confirmation that I got, one of my other friends, this is a confirmation. She checked out the YouTube channel, and she emailed it to a group of her friends that she thought might benefit from it. And one of the women actually went on the channel, watched the videos, emailed her back and said that she had related to what I was talking about and that she was interested. So I got two things in one day, verifying confirmation that I'm on the right track. And that's all I'm looking for, you guys. That doesn't mean that this is like gonna be something more than what it is right now. It just means that I'm on the right track, and that's what I'm looking for. Okay, so I got those confirmations. Also, my friend Jennifer called me to check on me to see how I was doing this morning, and I told her what was going on, and she was like, oh my God, Pam, all of that stuff that you're thinking about this morning are the same things that the people who are attracted to what you're talking about are thinking about. They're the same hurdles that they are dealing with and have to figure out a way to get over. That's exactly what you're thinking about. So we're all similar. Okay. So that was like, oh yeah. And these are things that I can expand on and talk about, you know, in more depth later on. Okay. So that was the verification confirmation that I got today. Now, what else have I done with my day? Okay, so I search for auditions for community theater. I found a couple of auditions today. One was for a musical called Carrie the Musical. So I think it's Carrie. Remember Sissy Spacek and Carrie? I think that's the musical. So I'm not ready for that. You got to bring your own music in the right key. You got to be ready to sing. You got to dance. You got to do a bunch of things. I can do those things, but I'm not there yet. Okay. And then the other one was for On Golden Pond. And there was only one female position available, part available, and it was for a 42-year-old woman. So I think I could pass for 42, but I really kind of decided a while ago that I wanted to be who I am in front of an audience. I didn't really want to act and try to learn how to become someone else, although I've done that. So that's where I'm at with that. So what I ended up doing is I signed up for an intro class for a stand-up comedian class that's going to start. The intro is on August 17th, and then the class starts August 24th and goes for 6 weeks. So, oh my God, me on the stage with the microphone and the audience trying to be funny. Now, sometimes I can be funny. Some of my friends, if they're watching this, they know I can get on a roll and I can be funny. But can I reproduce that? You know what I mean? Can I do that in that kind of setting? So I'm going to find out. So that's the one thing that I did. The other thing, and this is another thing that has come to me since I've been off work. So I got this email one day, and it had production jobs, theater production jobs that were open in the community. I don't know how I got this email, but I got it. And so I'm gonna look, my job right now is to look to see if I can find somewhere where I can either volunteer in theater or I can volunteer somewhere else, like in you know, producing something that's going to be on TV or video or movies or something like that. So that's my job right now, is to look for opportunities to volunteer in those ways so that I can learn more stuff about what I want to do next. So I think that's it for today, you guys. Please leave me comments and questions if you have them. Hit the like button if you like the video. Tell me topics that you would like for me to talk in greater detail on, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.